Hi everybody in the vinyl community, how are you? It's me, Rob from Boston, and in the background is Led Zeppelin. How are you all doing? This July 14th day, summer day, beautiful summer day. Hope you all enjoying your summertime. Today launches the Jimmy Page, official JimmyPage.com website, so if you want to see some nice photos, history, a little promotion on his new LP coming out, I suggest you go to JimmyPage.com and register. You might see me there. I just have a few things to show you. Very few things to show you. And I wanted to talk a little about the Bon Iver Peter Gabriel singles, but let me get to this quick. Just a few things that I found. Suggestions of the vinyl community. Thank you out there. I finally got my HP Lovecraft, and let me tell you something. I love it. Maybe that's why it's called Lovecraft, because you love it. Bad joke. But it's a very, very good album. Very impressed with it. So thank you. I think I saw it. I know these names get thrown around all the time, but it's so true. Jeff and Derek, you're getting me hooked on a lot of good music, including a lot of other people too. I shouldn't leave everybody out because everyone's been sharing some dynamite stuff, let me tell you. Oh, I also got, finally, I got my Funkadelic Maggot Brain, another album that I intend to listen to thoroughly. I mean, from what I've heard so far, it's fantastic. An album that just slipped by me again. You know, these records have slipped by. I don't know why these records slipped by me, but they did. In the background is Carousel by Led Zeppelin. One of my favorite tracks on In Through the Outdoor. I'm going to be doing a video on In Through the Outdoor for those of you who love Led Zeppelin, right? It's going to be a 6 cover, the different covers. I'm going to do a little, just a video dedicated to the 6 covers. I'm going to explain the whole scenes and everything else. So please stay tuned for that. And I just have two more. I picked up a bunch of new stuff really, but the ones that I wanted to show you were these. I found this Parallel Lines by Blondie, original master recording, and it was a good price, so I grabbed it. One of my favorite Blondie LPs. We all know about original master recordings. They're supposed to sound 100% better, or 50%, 25% better than regular LPs, but I don't know. I guess I do notice a difference. The pristine sound in the recording, and it's very crisp, but I don't know if it really takes an audiophile to really hear the difference. Maybe I just have a stereo system that's pretty good, but I guess it does sound better. Let's go with that. And this one here, I remember Elavox was showing Rob, my friend Rob, on Vinyl Community Member, and it's the Johnny Cash album pressing, and you know, this is the one that Rick Rubin worked on with him. One that got kind of popular. It came out on clear vinyl on this American label, and it's kind of neat. It sounds good too. Now I know why I didn't put it back in the sleeve. It's very tight. I haven't bought an album like this in the last couple of years that it was that hard to get the record back in the sleeve. That's why I love those poly sleeves. And this one here I just got, and real quickly, this is an offshoot of King Crimson now. It's not King Crimson, it's King Crimson Project, as you can see right in the bottom there. Can you see that? Project. Yeah, Jacko or Yakko, Yakasa. I always mess up this guy's name, Yakasa, whatever. Robert Fripp, Mel Collins, and also Gavin Harrison from Porcupine Tree, the drummer, and Tony Levin, who's also worked with King Crimson too. Many times he also works with Peter Gabriel. He plays the stick and bass, phenomenal bass player. I've listened to a little of this. I've listened to Scarcity of Miracles, which is the title track. Fantastic. I've listened to The Price We Pay, also very good. The song I was very impressed with was the last song on the album, The Light of Day. Oh, another thing I'd like to mention about this, it's very limited. It's a 200 gram pressing. It's very limited. They pressed it in very low numbers. I got 2 of them. But I also wanted to point out in this, Mel Collins, the saxophone player, who's phenomenal, he's played with a lot of different people, hasn't worked with Fripp since the album Red, which came out in the 70s, King Crimson album Red. So it's kind of nice to hear them two collaborate again. So I hope you do find this if you're a King Crimson fan. It's not a King Crimson recording, may I retort, may I re-say it again. It's not a King Crimson recording, but it is good. It has that element, King Crimson element, but I don't know. You know, I like what I've heard, put it that way. True enthusiast of King Crimson will like it, but for someone who's not a big Fripp fan, you know, Crimson fan, may not like it as much. So, there you go. And the last two things I want to talk about is something that I picked up at Record Store Day, and I was looking at them. And it's two 7-inch, and they came out a few years ago at Record Store Day. Now it's Peter Gabriel 7-inches, both of them. But the thing I kind of liked about it was kind of the idea came from the album, The Book of Love. Not The Book of Love, the cover album that Peter Gabriel put out was it the book? I forget. No, Scratch My Back. I'm sorry. Now the song on this Book of Love was written by Stephen Merritt, who's in Magnetic Fields, the band Magnetic Fields. Now, what they did was they took like a song that they wrote, and they perform a Gabriel song, and then a Gabriel song is performed by Stephen Merritt on this one. So, it's a Book of Love that Merritt wrote, and Peter Gabriel does it. And then the other song is Not One of Us, which is done by Stephen Merritt. Very cool idea, you know, so they're sort of swapping tracks there. And then they have the blue one that came out the same day, and this is Bon Iver, and it's Come Talk to Me, the Peter Gabriel song, performed by Bon Iver, and I always mess up that Bon Iver when I say it. I always think I'm saying it wrong, I don't know why. And then Falloum, which is a Bon Iver song, is performed by Peter Gabriel, which is also on the album Scratch My Back. So that's the blue one. So, you know, I was looking them over, and they were bought at Record Store Day last year, not this year. Last year was the year that, you know, stuff like this came out. The John Lennon singles bag, which was the 3 7-inch, and also, since I have the video rolling, there was a, if I can find it here, I can never find something when I want to. Excuse me, I might not be able to show you this because, oh, here it is. This also came out that same year. It's a Ramones pressing of Ramones Mania. And the reason why it was so cool that year, the reason why I wanted it so much, 2010 Record Store Day, was the vinyl came out in like a green and blue pressing, which was very, very nice. So, thank you everybody in the vinyl community for watching my video. And again, you know, we're doing this together. Well, it's on 8 minutes already. I only wanted to go 5 or 6, but if you got one album or 100 or 1,000 or a million, you know, you may have that one that I need, or we need. So I hope I gave something back to somebody today with this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon, everybody. Thanks. Bye-bye.